Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Red Rock, Stockport. As you can see, I'm in Stockport. Now, I've not been here for a long time. I've parked the car up here on this rooftop car park, which I think belongs to Red Rock. So I'll get down into Stockport and have a look and see how the town centre has changed. Yuck. Looks a bit naff, doesn't it? Wow. George, I remember when that was open, donkeys years ago. Right, we tried the car park machines to pay and none of them are working, not one. And looking at all the cars in the car park, not one of them has got a ticket, so I guess it's one of those days when it's just free. And we like free. Right, let's get down into it. There's the old viaduct with the railway. Well, construction. As you can see, we made it off the car park. It took some doing, believe you me. Trying to find the exit was not easy. Sorry, I was going to say, I'm going to swear then, but I'm not. It's just a gate. Drinks, sports, music. Now remember this pub of old. If you want trouble, that's where you go. There's the old taxi rank. Entrance to Stockport village. Now then, doesn't look very welcoming, does it? Now for the Peaky Blinders fans of you, the plaza here, just outside Mersey Square, is where Peaky Blinders was filmed, or at least one episode. And as you can see, it looks very much like it comes from an era when Peaky Blinders were Should be a co-op down here, I think that's closed as well. Chestergate House. Half decent pub, but as I say, don't go in there unless you're a crack martial artist or you can look after yourself. I'm going to wander through Mersey Square. I'm going to go over there's a bridge over there. And just on the other side of that bridge, apart from the viaduct, is where the bus station is. And it's been under construction now for the best part of 2 years, and they still haven't completed it. But this is Mersey Square. Dirty, but that's Stockport. It has changed. When I was a kid, I used to come down here all the time, and there's some great little coffee shops I used to go into. The Grecian Coffee Lounge, which was one of my favourites, because I was a waitress. Even though I was only 14, I fancied her like mad. Never came to anything. Typical. Okay, let's get up onto the bridge and have a look. All those pigeons were sat down here. As soon as I turned the camera on, they all buggered off. That was just people that hated cameras. Pigeons too, never mind. Beckwith House. Yuck. Wilma Dixon Construction. Well, I think it's going to be part of the bus station, but got an awful long way to go considering they've been doing this for about 2 years. What a beautiful sight. Mersey Way, Stockport.co.uk. Wow. There, on the other side of the road, is the other half of the bus station, so I'm going to cross over and have a look to see how much they've done there. Ooh, like a lot of things in today's town centres. A lot of things closed and left just to go to rack and ruin. What a shame. If I'm not mistaken, a bit further on here, it used to be the cinema. Looks like it's flats now, not too sure. But this Stockport's Hat Works, it is actually a museum. I don't know how many stories you can access. The Stockport was very, very well known for the manufacture of hats. There's our Hat Works and museum. Doesn't look too bad from a distance, does it? Wow, it's changed an awful lot. The Garrick Theatre's just up here. Never been in there. I think it's still open. And they do obviously lots of plays. And this used to be a cinema. Good grief. It's an office block. Oh wow. Ooh, there should be another cinema over there, the ABC, which no longer exists. There's a Garrick Theatre, Hat Works shop and museum, but I just see lights inside, so I think it's you still can gain access. Show you the Hat Museum on. Okay, Paternoster's over the road. Having a look at the construction of the new bus shelter. A McDonald's. What would any town be without a McDonald's? So we're going to have a look now over the road and take a look at the construction of the bus shelter and see how it's getting on. Slow, that's how it's getting on, very, very slow. And there's Stockport Central Library. A lovely building, never been in it. Directly opposite, something new. It's a long time since I've been here. I didn't know this existed. Acacia furniture, the beauty of design. I don't know who designed the living accommodation above, but it's made of plants. Ah, that's just grotesque. Absolutely grotesque. Okay. Ooh. Would you live in that? I certainly wouldn't. There's major construction all over the place in Stockport now. It's Grand Central down here. There's a swimming baths. And it used to be a bowling alley, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know whether that's still there. There's a Life Leisure gym. Work, play, flexible workspace available. That doesn't look like flexible workspaces to me. It's like an absolute monstrosity of something or other. Obviously living accommodation. If it is workspace, what a waste. No, the train station's up there. There's Holiday Express. I wonder if the Holiday Express is open to the general public, or is it not? Okay, Hilton House. That used to be the old Dole office, Hilton House, where you go and sign on. I think it still is actually. Let's get back down into Mersey Square. McDonald's has been there for decades. It looks quite new, but it's not. It's been there for a long time. And it's horrible, especially on a Friday and Saturday night. When I come down here Friday and Saturday night, don't know why McDonald's attracts that sort of people, but it does. As Charlie Beach will show you in Manchester. Right, let's get back down into Mersey Square again. It's a busy road. It's the main through. A6 goes all the way from Poynton all the way through to Manchester, by 11 Jean, various other places, kids on bikes, having a great time. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Well, St Peter's Gate Church is looking a bit sad and run down. This is a refurbished, beautiful little relaxation area. Right in the heart of Stockport. And the Prudential buildings there. Looks like sandstone. But yep, come and sit here, relax, and contemplate. And ask yourself, what the hell am I doing here? Okay. Just so many things just closed down, left to rack and ruin. The actual shopping area itself isn't too bad. I'm going to go down into the shopping area and have another look. But look at that. Proper 1970s junk. Horrible. At least there's some trees around, which is something. You don't get trees in many town centres nowadays. But you do here. And these lovely lights. I'm sure at night time you can spot all the people enjoying themselves in this little square or triangle or whatever it is. It's nice. Look at these guys. Oh, that's a skill. That's skill. As you can see, we're pretty close to Manchester Airport. Here's the other side of the Hat Museum. Now, when I was a lad, this was all open. It was the bus station where all the buses used to come in. It was the terminal, main terminal in Stockport. There's going to continue to be a bus station of sorts, but there's going to be office blocks, living accommodation. So wow, yeah, it's changed an awful lot. An awful lot. Wilmot Dixon since 1852. Well, you can't see any further now. Damn, there's all this in the way, right the way down to the end, so you can't see. But you can see enough from up here. Well, massive construction. With that next door to it, I wouldn't like to live in a high-rise facing that. Still, each to their own, you know. I've got to do something with Stockport. It's very, very run down. I'm going to have to go to Stoke. I believe Stoke is worse than Stockport, so it's got to be worth seeing. And I will have a look. Don't know when. Going to head into Mersey Square now. If you see right in the distance over there, way over there, in high-rise towers with green bars. Now, that's extremely rough. And I used to drive past on the way to work, and there's a pub next door to those flats, and every weekend it got boarded up because the windows were put through. There was mass brawls going on, and they had to do it all right for the next weekend. What a nightmare. It's probably closed down now. Oh, there's a window. Ooh-wee. Now, as a fellow YouTuber said, we've got this water that flows all the way through, and they built the shopping mall on top of it. You can't actually see it other than here, and about a mile or so back that way. There've been a few bodies dredged out of there. There we go. It's all cabins for the workers. Lots of crane activity.
It's a bit close to the train, isn't it?
Yeah. If that crane comes down, it's going to flatten the train power lines, that's for sure. Okay, let's get into Mersey Square. My God, I thought we were going to witness our first smash and grab at Greg's or BAP next door, but no, they stopped. Seen us. Right, I'll go through Mersey Square. Let's just watching them to see if they do actually enter into the BAP or Greg's with their little digger. Hey, hey. Sterling Foods. Oh, yeah. I've had stuff from there in the past, but that was many, many years ago. It's actually very, very, very good. Don't know what it's like now, but yeah, let's get away from all the construction and the noise. Go through Mersey Square, make my way back to my car. This is the main shopping precinct of Stockport. planes going over, yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Now, if there's one shop that survives every town centre that's being led to rack and ruin, it's Card Factory. There's one of these in every town centre and they always seem to be open. Never close. Never ever close. Have a look at this lot. Still pretty peaceful. JD, O2, Shout. Most items £3. There you go, £3. £3. Bargains. Pound Bakery. Just what everyone wants, Pound Bakery. Daniel Christian menswear. That's a bit posh, isn't it? Very nice. Very nice too. I would get a suit, but with the belly I'm carrying, it wouldn't look pretty, trust me. Where's my mate? He's behind me, he's behind me, he's behind. When we get into the little open area now, recently what's to look at? He got me back. Pop up. Office. Yeah. There's quite a few people around there. There's about some town centres I've been in recently where there's been no people at all. This looks quite busy. Stockport. I don't know, what do you think? Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Anyway. Do you know what? I'm tired. It's the second film I've made today. And I've got a bad ankle and I'm full of a cold. I'm really struggling with a cold. The ankle's absolutely killing me. I've got it strapped up, but it doesn't seem to alleviate the pain after walking around for about an hour. It aches just as much. Primark. That's pretty, isn't it? That's just about it. I'm going to get back onto the roof again where the car's parked because I'm going to have a final look at Stockport from up there just to see how bad it looks from up there. Oh, they're trying to make it look nice again. Oi! Oi, you! Aircraft. Love aircraft. And another plane just before I get in my car and go home. Well, that was Stockport, a hive of a building, and with that I'm going to go home and have a stiff drink. I need after walking around here. There's security, not extreme guard. Okay, what did you think of Stockport? I must admit I won't be coming back in a hurry, but it was nice to see how it's changed dramatically. Since I was young, I used to come down here as a kid when it was a thriving little town like most towns were donkeys years ago. Now, awful. What do you think? Give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I'll try and find more fantastic places to visit like Stockport. Stockport, see ya.